When I first heard of Regulus, it was only a small piece wandering around the periphery of the solar system. It was as bright as the North Star when I used to look at it every evening from the viewing terrace of my observatory. I'm the child of a man who, many years ago, was the first one on Earth to describe and name the process of teleportation and proved the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations. I'm not entirely convinced that humanity was prepared for the age of teleportation. This question is haunting me, especially now, when my life is coming to an end and I'll probably never learn the answer. My ancestors' books were burned, but this is the fate of all true visionaries. But finally, aren't we supposed to cross all the boundaries, even those protected by God, whom we create again and again, not in our image? For anyone who set their foot on Regulus could say about this strange and mysterious planet only one thing: dark, magnetic beauty. Here is the story of Amia and Bogard, who, just like I, have been captured by it. Your guide, humble servant. Your journey reached its happy ending, Amia. Thank you for using the services of the teleporting travel agency Fort & Company.
We were both supposed to be teleported to the Andromeda Hotel. What happened? Why is Bogard not here?
We have minor technical issues. Nothing serious. To get to the hotel and meet Bogard, you have to take the elevator powered by a machine that is easy to operate.
Good morning. Can you please help me? I'm not sure.
I have been helping you for so long. Oh, for so long.
I'm not sure if we understand each other well. I'm looking for...
On this cursed planet, everyone is looking for something. You are neither the first nor the last. Why do you think I'm sitting on this bench? Because I enjoy so much the view of these bloody ferns? I'm here on a treatment to cure my infected lungs with Regulus air? Or maybe I'm the wife of an engineer who has lost his sanity in life? My dear.
What does it mean, ma'am? Why do you think this planet is cursed?
Every paradise finally becomes a curse, my love.
You've been left alone here?
No, not exactly. There are some lost souls wandering here and there. They appear and disappear. Appear and disappear. Like a hare in a field of maize.
How long have you been at Regulus?
Every paradise finally becomes a curse, my love. Time no longer matters.
Will you answer my question, ma'am?
Like a hare jumping in the field of maize, my love. Like a hare jumping in the field of maize.
Oh. What an amazing view, just like the Rocky Mountains. It looks like the mechanism mentioned by the guide.
Indeed, it is this mechanism. To start the elevator, simply bring the beam of energy to the central power structure.
Why can't the elevator work normally like any other? Holidays promise to be exciting. The mechanism doesn't seem to be too complicated. Show me the way to the hotel. I have to see Bogard.
Start the elevator, and it will lead you to your destination.
Where is this elevator? Guide? Lycoperdon, earthball, other unnamed mushrooms, differential cinemas of fern, acoustic trees, as if some provocative mad gardener was around. We're just missing a Mad Hatter.
They tried to bring them in, Amiya, but the seeds mutated. They always do their best to make themselves at home. On the other side of the mirror, the reality looks different.
They? What they? Are you talking about Regulus's colonizers? Apparently, they looked for the rare resources and minerals, but the planet turned out too small for the business to pay off.
It's true. The syndicate of the colonizers and a few galactic explorers fought for a long time for influence over Regulus. But by investing in the exploration of the unknown planet, they only wasted time and money.
And you took advantage of the situation.
Teleporting travel agency is a lucrative business nowadays. I bow to your intelligence. Your affiliation with the High IQ Society is not accidental.
Professor Tarot, at your service.
Genius scientist and constructor of the interstellar traveling device.
The one and only. And also the inventor of the liquid to make bad memories, as well as the equipment to recover energy wasted by children. Now, I don't want to blow my own horn, but I've been doing this and that in life.
I heard a lot about you, Professor, but I thought you were just an urban legend.
At the heart of every legend, there is a grain of truth, my dear. You should bear that in mind when you come to Regulus.
And what do you do at Regulus, Professor? As far as I remember, you were dealing with stellar zoology. Although there are many exotic plants here, I don't see any animals on this planet.
No, I've heard some rare species of stellar cat lives here. But to be honest, I haven't seen it yet. However, I found some strange traces resembling no others. Thanks to the Peregrinator, I moved here long before the teleporting travel agencies were founded. Actually, I don't trust them too much. However, my Peregrinator stopped working. So, whether I wanted it or not, I got stuck here for a while.
You can go back with us using the teleport, Professor. We will help finance the journey.
Thank you, my dear. That's very nice of you. But I'm old, and I got used to life in solitude. Anyway, I still want to look for this cat for some time. That son of a gun is good at hiding.
We will be here for some time, in case you change your mind, Professor.
You're a nice, smart girl. You have an open mind, but also a good heart. I will therefore give you some advice, or maybe even a warning. Be careful with the guide, Emia. Listen exactly to what he says. Keep your eyes open. But most importantly, don't trust him.
Why, Professor? What is going on here? Why can't I trust the guide?
Regulus is a planet of tremendous beauty, but it is also a dangerous place. Strange things are happening here, my dear. Good luck.
Thank you, Professor. You too. I hope you will find your cat.
He is well hidden, son of a gun. Really well hidden.
See you later, Professor.
Look out for yourself, my dear.
You must rotate the elevator to enter it.
A pond, how stylish. But we still have a puzzle to solve. Voila! The elevator mechanism is activated. Off we go up to this goddamn hotel.
Hey, what are you doing here? Why is the passage blocked by this peculiar mechanism?
We are the constructors. We deserve some acclaim, don't you think?
As engineers, we were doing great. Everyone in the corporation was envious of our trip to Regulus.
Until it became clear, there is no return for us.
What do you mean there is no return?
We'll stay here forever, just like you.
What are those mechanisms meant for?
Forever. Just like others.
Bridge. I wonder where it leads. The entrance is protected by some kind of laser barrier. I will come back here later. Dim lights, street lamps sparsed here and there, solar panels powering the buildings, noble embroideries. Until quite recently, this place must have been bustling with life. Where did everyone go? And is it true that I am here just by myself? I feel as if someone was watching me. It must be a part of another puzzle. Another colorful tower. Another tower. I should memorize the arrangement.
Look closely at the circles, Bogard. You will undoubtedly notice the connection between the lighted and the unlighted fields. Remember that the center of the wheel also matters. The correct setting will activate the energy beam. Great! You made it off. But, was not that a coincidence? Great! You have turned on 3 small circles. Take a closer look. From the inside, the unlighted fields follow a rule. Only the unlighted fields are important. If you see the right dependency, you can set up a big circle.
It worked! But not completely.
As soon as you open the second part, you will see Amiya. Great! You have turned on 3 small circles. Take a closer look. From the center, the circles are arranged according to a specific rule. Look at the lighted and unlighted fields in the alternating circles. There is the same number of them. If you see the right dependency, you can set up a big circle.
It was Amiya. Why did she disappear?
This must be a teleport interference.
How is this powerful wave of energy here? I am sure I can level it. I need to look around. The revolving palace Hazuitsu. I read about it in academic studies devoted to the history of Regulus.
It was a kind of architectural code, a safety device against thieves.
I assume that they have been out of service for a long time, and they are just monuments. But this machinery, it looks as if it still operates.
Absolutely. Hazuitsu is a great challenge, but I'm sure you can do it.
Position yourself in such a way that the round cursor fills. Click the left button of the mouse. Now you can point the parts of the device and click the left mouse button. Clicking on the wheel will rotate it.
What does it mean? Is it a survival test? Where's the hotel?
No worries. Use your exceptional intelligence, and you will handle it no problem. I am very impressed, Bogard. Only a few managed to break the code of the revolving Hazuitsu palaces, which today are only a historical memory. But how much truth is hidden in forgotten places? You know something about that, do not you, Bogard?
I am fed up with this. First of all, you are not my guide. Second, where is Amiya? I want to see her, right now.
Bogard, I kindly ask you to keep calm. In front of you is the hollowed-out Andromeda Hotel, one of Regulon's attractions. Missing Amiya is waiting for you. You are only separated from the road to the hotel by the Rainbow Gate.
The Rainbow Gate. Another test. The stone towers must be the answer.
One of the colors doesn't have a carrying power. Great, Bogard. You made it.
What the hell?
Another post-teleport discard. An imperfect copy.
By the way, what do you do with failed copies? Guide? Are you there? The bastard disconnected again. I do not like it more and more. Hopefully after opening the Rainbow Gate, I can finally find this damn hotel. Those trees must be ancient. I wonder why there are no leaves. It worked, guide. End of these games lead me straight to the hotel.
Congratulations, Bogart. I admit that I am impressed. Your mind is not at all overrated. I do not receive such distinguished guests on Regulus very often.
I am not interested in that. Lead me to the hotel now.
Mastering in crisis situations is not your strongest point, Bogart. But your wish is my command. Forward.
Just as I thought, this entire Andromeda Hotel is just a scam. We've got ourselves into a damned wild thing. I hope Bogart is fine. Am I right, dear guide?
Take a deep breath, Maya. Inspire with your strong lungs the fresh air of our amazing planet. Listen to the murmurs, the mysterious speech of an alien civilization. Please your eyes with the darkness of the clouds that cover the sky of Regulus. Immerse your hands in the river. Touch the surface that so few people have seen so far. That's almost like in Solaris, The extraordinariness of that huge ocean was also incomparable to anything on Earth. Any attempts to draw comparisons are always subject to subjective distortion.
I appreciate your eyes and sense of humor, my guide. But as far as I understand, Andromeda Hotel is a bit of a scam. Where is Bogart then? Is he safe? Speak.
In such places, Amiya, where everything is possible, excessive imagination may become fatal. At the top of the central tower, you will find a capsule. There's a task inside it that should not cause you any problem.
A capsule? I will not get into any capsules before you tell me what the hell is going on here. Bogart? Bogart? Is that you? Wait! I must have just imagined it. The elevator actuating mechanism seems simple.
I don't expect problems here. Follow the light, haha.
It looks like all the 4 steel bridges meet in the middle tower. There is a dome on the top. It's probably there that I have to get. I made it, but this combination was strange.
Everything we see is a point of view, not the truth.
Whoa, sounds like some classic quote. Was it Marcus Aurelius?
You missed, honey. That was Julius Caesar.
Marcus Aurelius.
Good girl.
All right. What's the fuzz about this capsule?
It will lift you up to the sky. You will finally meet Bogart there.
That's good, because I thought you were going to say, God.
Oh, Amia, please. I wouldn't expect such primitive jokes from a mind like yours.
Anyone who doesn't expect the unexpected one will not discover it. Heraclitus of Ephesus.
However, I'd advise you to focus on the task.
Every second one is on. It seems to be schematic.
Too easy for you, Amia? Finally! I was waiting for you. I thought I would die of boredom.
Some people die here in different ways.
Capsule ready for takeoff. Just activate the launching mechanism.
Engine 1 activated.
In the trip folder, they certainly didn't write that the Andromeda Hotel is underground. Is that Austerus? Then this place can be a mine. Same panels, and 5 valves at the top and bottom. Do they match the lights on the main panel? Some residue from mining machines. Perhaps a starter. They left it, although there is not a single machine anymore. It's austerus, so incredibly shiny. A mineral much harder than diamond. I wonder how much of it they discovered. Orange particles indicate that argillon residue still circulates in the air. My father told me that it appears only where there is not much light. This is why it is easiest to locate it in caves and mines. But that would mean that argillon is still here. And still they left. Hi, what are you doing here?
And who are you? Another desperado?
No, a tourist. At least that's what I thought.
A tourist? A tourist. So that's what they call you now.
What are you looking for here? Not gold, I guess?
Oh my dear. What you can find on this cursed planet, it's more precious than gold.
You mean austerus, right?
You have quite a lot of knowledge for a tourist.
I've read a lot about Regulus.
They didn't hide this quite well enough on Earth?
My father is a scientist.
Anyway, indeed, this is austerus. Metal several times harder than diamond. Can you imagine that?
Bogard. My name is Bogard.
Frank. Although names don't really matter here. I'm a geologist. I worked for many years in NASA. They teleported me here to supervise the extraction of austerus and argillon.
You mean this gas?
You know a lot. Yes, the argillon-based multi-component mixture was supposed to become the most efficient rocket fuel. They wanted to use it to fuel ferries and space vessels. The energy that can be generated using argillon would even allow space stations to be powered that so far have been powered electrically by a set of giant solar panels.
What went wrong?
These raw materials are scarce, Bogard, and the cost of their exploitation was enormous. Or maybe it was just our technology that failed. But I think that it all began to change with the appearance of this man.
What man?
I think that's his fault.
Frank, what's going on?
Embezzlement. Undermined.
Frank, what's going on here?
A copy. Bogard, I'm...
Finding the right setting will start the walkway, Bogart.
This is a 12-digit system. The high value will probably raise the stone platform up. The low will lower it down. The lever opened the gate. Golden mushrooms! Awesome!
It was worth arriving at Regulus for such views, wasn't it, Bogart? Fascinating, exotic beauty. I felt the same when I first put my foot on the surface of this planet.
Now, however, I would like to see Amiya. How can I get out of here?
Not only your eyes open, Bogart, but above all, your ears. The magnetic balls are set to move in a specific direction. They won't stop until they hit an obstacle. While being in the interactive mode, you can set the view as you wish. To do that, you need to press the left mouse button and hold it.
Passage closed. The bridge is at the bottom. This must be it. Grind of the mechanism. The ball is in the right place.
Indeed, Bogart. Every ball must be put in the right place. Now listen and continue.
Up and away! Another teleporter. I probably have no other choice.
Amazing. How do they float above the sky? Does this mechanism allow us to move bridges?
That's right, Amia. From the right, to the right, from the left, to the left. While being in the interactive mode, you can set the view as you wish. To do that, you need to press the left mouse button and hold it. Whoever created this riddle had a good head on his shoulders. You need to reach each of the 4 sources of power, taking a different path every time. Only this way, one can open the main gate. The safe is locked tight. You will have some work to do here, but what is that for you?
I'm starting to be sick of this jerk.
You are hurting me, Amia. Remember that I hear everything, every single thought of yours, even the unexpressed one.
The rule seems easy. One key moves 2 circles. The first from the top moves the 2 down, and the colors of lights correspond to the appropriate circles. Is it you? I hear your voice in the communicator. Say something, Bog.
It breaks, but I hear you.
Where are you?
I don't know.
And a hotel?
There is no hotel. This is some place, Amia. I completed weird tasks on the way. A few complicated riddles. In the end, there was a portal, but instead of finding myself in a hotel, I was underground. I think there used to be a mine out here.
We've gotten ourselves in something bloody weird, Bogard. I think it's a kind of a test.
Yeah, they. These dirtbags lure people of high intelligence on the pretext of an excursion. It's some fucking experiment. And this guide, do you think he is behind it?
I don't know. He for sure is guilty of something. Maybe he works for someone.
Where are you?
I have no idea. Somewhere high. There are some structures floating above my head. They look like fixed balloons suspended under the sky.
It's Argilon, a gas that's apparently present only here. They have explored Regulus in search of its deposits. They were mainly interested in Austerus, a metal with hardness several times that of diamond, and that gas I've mentioned. They wanted to use it as a fuel. Father said that this could revolutionize the exploration of space. But there was very little of that gas. Or maybe they just found little.
They withdrew because it was not profitable.
Yes, they have transformed Regulus and several twin planets into tourist attractions.
Teleporting travel agencies for wealthy, spoiled kids, freaks, and scientists.
But on Regulus, something went out of control. Someone making fun of us.
So, what should we do?
I have no idea. We have nothing to do but move forward. It has to...
Who are you?
Engineer. We've been here and there. Sometimes you have to check something.
Are the fixed balloons that are suspended under the sky powered by Argilon?
Indeed. It's the most efficient gas ever discovered. That is why they came here.
Yes, but the deposits were small.
That's what they say.
You mean it's not true?
Different people say different things about Regulus. You know well. You're here, right? Or maybe not at all?
Failed teleportage copies are wandering around the planet? How many of them?
That's what they say. Now do your job. The puzzle awaits.
Answer.
Do your job, Amia.
You know my name. Do you have any?
Do your job. The puzzle awaits.
The ball should firmly fit to the round field. The safe is open. I think that's the main mechanism. It has to be turned on. The appropriate combinations correspond to the circuits of the 4 gateway power mechanisms. Oh, you here? I met your colleague outside.
We make a team, Amia.
Are there more of you on Regulus?
There used to be quite a lot of us. Just imagine how many minds were needed to create all that you can see here.
What happened to the rest? Did they return to Earth?
Oh, that is a long story. Anyway, you'll probably learn it on your own, soon.
What's happening here, man?
Follow the route, and you'll discover the truth. For the moment, there is another task ahead of you.
Why?
Another task ahead of you, Amia. Good luck.
To solve the puzzle, you need to set up all 4 devices correctly. A button in the center of the device is illuminated. Press it. You can do this on any device. Note the setting on the devices shown when you press the center button.
Finally. Where should we go now, guide?
Good morning. What are you doing here all alone? Where are other people?
I'm waiting, my dear. He will finally come. He'll come back to me.
But who? Who are you talking about? My name is Bogard, ma'am.
I used to watch with him the vessels flying like galactic swans toward the arms of Orion. Together we admired the oldest beams of space light glowing in the darkness close to the Tannhauser Gate. When he hugged me for the first time on the edge of the Regulus Ocean, I only whispered, "Dear God, there are so many stars here." He'll be back, Bogard. I'm sure he'll be back.
So, you're waiting for...
My name is Hannah. I'm waiting for my husband, young man. Captain Rutger Batty, leader of artificial dissidents in the battle for Orion's belt. Rutger is my best friend, my only love. Each time, Bogard, there is a copy that returns. They sent me his perfect copy. They think I won't realize it, But actually, I will always recognize his touch, Bogart. Rutger's touch is gentle, like a May morning by the Mississippi, or like stardust.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sure Captain Batty will come back to you.
I see all our moments spent together through tears. They dissolve in my eyes like tears in rain. My best friend, my only love.
Start up the windmill and deliver energy to the rock sluice.
Professor Tarrant, I presume? Amia told me. She met you at Regulus.
I finally found him. And who are you?
My name is Bogart.
So, you're Amia's fiancé?
Almost. I'm her brother, Professor.
Regulus has trapped you, right? Goddamn planet. But it was worth it to come here to see this. I called it Palmer, after Palmer Eldridge. It has 3 horizontal bars on the back, 3 stigmata. It's incredible.
I'm not quite sure who you are talking about.
About Palmer, Bogart. You can meet many at Regulus. They used to carry out experiments on them, which is why there are so many copies. And after that, they took them here with them when leaving Earth. People don't like loneliness, Bogart, but cats do.
So, what you were looking for at Regulus, Professor, was a cat?
An unusual cat. Palmer is a rare species of wild cat.
And you have found it, Professor, I guess?
Indeed, my dear Bogart.
So, where is it now?
Last time I saw it over the ocean. I took a photo, but Palmer is invisible on it, like a vampire. That's also interesting, isn't it?
Sounds very interesting. I should go now. Good luck, Professor.
Good luck to you too, Bogart. You're already close to confrontation. Remember that the most difficult thing is the truth about ourselves. We don't need other worlds. We need mirrors.
Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye, Bogart.
Position the pins to obtain the correct direction of rotation, and remember the configuration.
This windmill is probably a power source.
Take a look around you, Bogart. Look for a hint on the streets. But take some time to appreciate the work of our architects. We have brought the charm of a historic port town into the wild alien planet.
I would certainly have chosen this place for proposing to my girlfriend. This ocean whispers, just like it's Solaris. However, instead of a bouquet of roses, I would rather choose
Cut this cynical crap, Bogart. We've done a lot of work and put a lot of effort to make it beautiful one day, Bogart.
You mean the failed teleported copies don't want to get a coffee while they're around?
Enough!
The power source is now active. I have to route the beam with these poles. But where to? There you go. The lock is opened. It's time to say goodbye to the port town. I will never forget the whisper of the Regulus Ocean.
Get to the largest building. To do this, activate the elevator trigger. Turn the engine to the correct speed. You'll find hints in the city.
There are 4 discs and 4 rims.
The right combination most probably opens the door to the hotel.
Do the painted symbols mean anything?
think the bars spread around the town work as tips.
Left side rotation on the left. Right side rotation on the right.
So, we finally reached the hotel.
Do you think the same that I do?
Andromeda means death? Yes, that must be his seat. The command center.
So let's meet the asshole that lies behind all of this.
This is the end of our journey.
And here's our guide. So, it's you who's responsible for all this mess, isn't it?
From the very beginning, I knew that you were both exceptional, Amiya. Emmanuel Fort, at your services.
We've read your logs on the way. Who was Charles Fort for you?
Does it really matter? I've taken his name. It's a kind of tribute to his genius.
The experiment is over, you psycho. We go back home.
Don't blame me, Bogard. I had to try. I had to know. I'm dying.
The teleportation is still not safe. You offered people something you can't control. You knew about it, right?
The progress of civilization always requires sacrifice, Amiya. It's nothing personal.
What actually is the problem? The lack of 100% compliance?
The consciousness, Bogard. At the physical and chemical level, everything is fine. Experiments on animals have given perfect results. Rats, cats, even monkeys.
But with humans, it somehow went out of control. That's where the failed teleportage copies come from. What are they?
They don't know anything, Bogard. They don't know anything. The consciousness, well, during teleportations, it gets slightly dispersed.
Why didn't you give up on this?
You, as twins with an extremely high IQ, were perfect objects. The history will never forget what you did.
You scum.
I know, Bogard. You feel resentment. These are your emotions. But please, believe me, it's easy to make judgments, but progress requires to sacrifice individuals. It has always worked like that. My uncle, Charles Fort, was one of them.
Your uncle? Bro, he lived 200 years ago, and he was quite a psycho, just like you.
People often confuse genius with madness, Amiya.
Okay, let's finish this show and go back home, Mr. Genius. When the relevant services will learn about it all.
Oh, because you think they don't know? So smart, and at the same time, so naive.
We will deal with this on our own. We will solve this here and now.
Don't do that, my love.
Too late. It's over, you psycho.
Now we can go back home.
Only one of you will go back home. You failed teleportage copies.
Failed teleportage copies? What are you talking about, you madman?
The dead are not allowed to leave, Bogard. This is a planet of ghosts.
What is this jabbering, Bob?
Only one of you, Amiya. Only one. All logs are hidden in this room and are protected on disks. I've also sent them to the appropriate places on Earth. I've become immortal.
You'll end up in a psychiatric hospital.
The work of my life has ended, Bogard. It's time for me.
He said that one of us was a copy, Amiya.
It's impossible. What if he was right, Bog?
Then one of us will come home, and the other will stay here forever. It's our nemesis, our destiny.